Hey guys, so something happened, and I want to explain to you what happened, uh, how I found the problem, and what I did to fix it. So this is the waste bag 5.5 by 8.5 from Sewing Projects. Chris did a fantastic job on this. I have built this same bag many times. Probably, I don't even have to look at the instructions anymore. I mean, I just know how they go together. I know what step is next, and I just slam them together. So when I built this, this is what it turned out like. As you can see from the picture, that's not anything like what it's supposed to be. Look at how narrow this gusset is. I mean, that's you know, that's tiny. It's an okay bag, and I may still use it, I never know. Because it is thin. It's got foam in there. It's just a nice little portable bag, and if you're into military stuff, it turned out to be about the size of a Claymore mine. And so I didn't really like that, and I couldn't figure out what happened, so I built a second one. Now look at the size difference on there. Let me explain to you what happened, because I was just about ready to make a private video to send Chris and ask him, what am I doing wrong? Please tell me. And I was going to make a video of me going through every step in detail so that he could watch it and tell me where I'm messing up. And when I got this one finished, and I noticed that the front panel is an inch shorter than the back panel, and it made this little pucker right here, and everything was all out of whack. I finally figured out what the problem is. So let me show you. In the past, in the several times that I've made this, the zipper that I used was this kind. This got the chunky teeth. Okay, I think this is a YKK Vislon. In between the time that I built many of these using this big chunky tooth zipper, to the point where I made this last night, I have switched zipper suppliers. And the problem that I was having was when I do this part, and I do a 1/4 inch seam allowance, fold it over, give it an 1/8 inch seam allowance. The problem was this zipper is not the same width as this zipper. Of course, this is only half of it, but it would be like this. It's almost a 1/4 inch narrower. And when I got this panel done, this panel versus the inner liner panel, I was short a 1/4 inch. So I laid it down on here. I took my little cutter. I cut off a 1/4 inch. Okay, so that, I thought that solved that problem, but I'm going to tell you where that made it worse. Then I went to my zipper gusset. This is the bottom gusset. this is the zipper gusset. And when you do it correctly, and you've got your zipper in there, after you sew your zipper in, they are supposed to be, boom, exactly the same width. Well, mine did not come out the same width. This has just enough room for this part of the zipper, the actual teeth. My zipper, because it was a different kind of zipper from a different supplier, even though this turned out nice, it's not the same. So when I was done, this part was actually much wider than my bottom gusset. So what I was doing was coming back and trimming this off with my rotary cutter. Okay, so I thought that that was going to solve the problem, but it did not. What happened was, when you change the dimensions of this by cutting it off here, what you've essentially done is you've changed the dimension of this bottom gusset when it wraps around. Okay? Not only that, but now this is an inch shorter than the back panel. And so I meant to make this zipper gusset wider. So what I did was, when I cut these patterns out for the zipper gusset, I actually cut them twice as wide and made this one twice as wide. And then I put my zipper in there, and then I made this twice as wide. And then when I had everything made and put together, then I think I measured this out to be a total of 4 inches from here to here. And this was 5. So I had to cut this down to meet these. And this wound up being an inch wider than this. So that solved that problem. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to remake this bag. And on your gusset, Chris has got these little, he calls them relief cuts, so that when you go around these corners, those relief cuts are right where they're supposed to be. So I didn't make the relief cuts on my pieces. I waited until I was putting it together, and then when I clipped it all the way around, when I got to here, I made my own relief cut on all 4 of these, and it turned out great. And I'm really pleased with the way this turned out, except for this being a little bit shorter. But I don't know, maybe I'll give this to a friend of mine. But so I'm going to make a new video, and I think I'm going to do it with maybe using this gray color, or I might do it using the red. What do you think? This red is nice. This is 1000D red from Xtreme Sightline. They're a good company with great products. So I'm going to make a new video with my changes, and I'm going to overcome this issue with the zipper. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to continue to make these changes to the project, because when I switched suppliers and I got this new zipper, I got 280 yards of this zipper. So this coil zipper is not going away. So I'm going to make my changes, and I'm going to put notes on the on all of my pieces. See, there's the front bottom and the front top. So now I'm going to add a note on here, add 1 inch to the bottom of this, and then trim later to match the back. And so if I do that to the front panel and to the gusset, then everything's going to be wonderful. And make sure you stay tuned, because I'm going to remake this bag, which is really nice project. I'm going to remake this one in either this red or the gray. I can't make up my mind. It's probably going to be the red. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this helps somebody.